Hi, and welcome to my patio garden tour. I'm in zone 6A, and that is my biggest kale plant that you saw. That's oregano, and here are a couple more kale. They're doing quite well in the shade here by the house. Got lots of spring onions that I have propagated from just grocery store onions, spring onions. You can see my strawberries. It's late June, so they're not really doing much. Mint in the background there. A cucumber startup just went in that big pot. In the background there, you have a cherry tomato getting lots of sun over there in the afternoon. Also get some morning sun. Little cherry tree back in the background behind the mint. That is Thai basil on the front left and emerald basil on the bottom right. And then more cherry tomatoes in the background, doing quite well. Enjoying, about 10 or 15 of those already, and some more ripening on my windowsill. Got a red Rio, I believe, zinnias, forgot the name of the ground covering stuff there. And then I've got some thyme, really enjoying the herbs this year, and some zinnias. We have some radishes, a few more spring onions. I think I forgot to show you guys some of the other sprouts I have, but I do have some tomatoes and lots of cucumbers in the background ready for succession planting. Again, mint and strawberries. Going to contain the mint as best I can there, and the strawberries as well. Just planted them, so they're kind of getting acclimated. The basils again, emerald basil tower, doing pretty well, and oregano, probably getting a little too much rain. We've had a lot of rain, so you'll notice some of my plants are just a little too damp. Trying to get them as much sun as we can to kind of compensate for that. Sweet basil here, another one, and you can see the cherry tomatoes kind of from the other side here, and how well they're doing. And now for my pride and joy right now is my beautiful cucumber plant that is growing out of this tiny 15, maybe 20 gallon pot, I don't know. I've been fertilizing it and pruning it and just watering it a lot and making sure that it vines up correctly, and I'm making sure that I pick any cucumbers off when they're small. Enjoyed 2 already, and you should be able to see here in a second. We've got, did I skip over it this time? Sorry about that. There is one on the vine, but it's kind of half done. More cherry tomatoes over here. Got some petunias that are trying to cool off in the shade there that I kind of missed. Sweet bell pepper here, green pepper, it said. And now we have our big boy tomatoes, and those are doing quite well already. I've had 2 big ones already, tomato sandwiches, and they were amazing. I just made them with some low-carb tortillas and had some guac and stuff with them. Lettuce, so good. So peas in the background there, or a pea in a probably too small pot, getting too much water. Cucumbers, jalapeno peppers, more tomatoes. These guys get a lot of sun. They're in small pots, and I've been doing the best I can again to keep them steadily watered. They are hanging in there being troopers. They even lost, since I'm just doing tomato cages, they even lost some branches, as did this one, I believe. But all in all, it was a pretty good pruning. And again, just ripening those ones that we lost on the windowsill. Little cherries, I believe, volunteer coming up here. I'm not sure if it's in the best place. Tried to plant some sunflowers directly into the ground. Some of them have done not so great. Some of them are hanging in there. Really, my first year really doing sunflowers, so I don't really know what I'm doing that well. Same thing with these peppers, but this one's doing great actually. I've had the peppers in some bad places, been experimenting with moving them around. There's some flies on there. This one, you can tell, maybe got accidentally pruned off a little wrong way there, but they're all producing, even though they have a little bit yellow leaves, and probably are getting, again, too much water. Here's a nice sunflower. Different varieties of sunflowers went in here on the side. again, more jalapeno peppers. Had a nice steady stream of peppers so far. Here are some sunflowers not doing so well. And here are some like nice evening red types of sunflowers. Growing a little close together, but hey, just wanted to plant something and make sure it came up. More zinnias. Again, I have a lot of work to do here on some pruning and different things, but my pride and joy sunflowers at the moment, although they are taking a beating. And we have rosemary, zinnias, iris, lavender sunflower, zinnia, lavender. I experimented with some raised beds and some of them did better than others. I'm going to have to transplant one of them here. I have some petunias, some ground cover stuff. I forget the name of these flowers, but I love them. Let me know if you know what they are. That's the best lavender I have right now. I forget what this bush is called. It's been here since I moved in. Forget the flowers in the back. Scarlet begonias, one of my faves, zinnias, lavender, etc. Yeah, you can't see the lavender that needs to be repotted. It's hiding in that fabric pot behind the lavender that you can see. And probably my best, best jalapeno here. It's getting the greenest ones and it's getting a lot of sun. It's just the biggest pot.